The sun loses 4 million tons of itself every single second. A day on one planet in our solar system is longer than its entire year, and there's a place in the universe where time itself slows down the closer you get. None of this is science fiction, it's just space. Here are 10 real facts that sound fake, counting down to the one that breaks physics as we know it. Everything here is real, verified, and stranger than anything a movie writer could invent. Let's start with a planet that can't make up its mind about time. Number 10, on Venus, a single day is longer than its entire year. Venus spins so slowly on its axis that one full rotation takes about 243 Earth days, but it only takes 225 Earth days to orbit the Sun. That means if you lived on Venus, you'd celebrate a new year before your day was even over. To make it stranger, Venus rotates backwards compared to most planets, so if you could see through its thick clouds, the sun would rise in the west and set in the east. Number 9. Neutron stars are what's left when a massive star collapses in on itself, and the result is so dense that a single teaspoon of neutron star material would weigh roughly 1 billion tons here on Earth, about the same as a mountain. Despite that unimaginable density, a neutron star is typically only about 20 kilometers across, roughly the size of a city, yet it can contain more mass than our entire sun. Number 8. On Neptune and Uranus, scientists believe it actually rains diamonds. Deep in their atmospheres, methane gas gets broken apart under extreme pressure and heat, and the leftover carbon is squeezed so hard it crystallizes, falling downward as literal diamond rain, some pieces reportedly large enough to be worth studying as gemstones. It's not just theoretical either. Lab experiments recreating those pressure conditions have produced the same effect. Number 7. Every second, the sun converts about 4 million tons of its own mass directly into energy through nuclear fusion, and that energy is what reaches us as sunlight and heat. Over the sun's roughly 10 billion year lifespan, that adds up to a staggering amount of lost mass, and yet the sun is so enormous that even losing 4 million tons per second barely makes a dent. It would take billions of years at that rate to significantly shrink it. Number 6. Space is almost completely silent. Sound needs a medium, air, water, something with molecules close enough together to carry vibrations, and space is a near total vacuum. That means even something as violent as two stars colliding would produce zero audible sound to a nearby observer. Every explosion you've ever heard in a space movie is technically, scientifically impossible. Number 5. Mercury has one of the strangest calendars in the solar system. A year on Mercury, one full orbit around the sun, takes just 88 Earth days. But because of the way it slowly rotates, a single Mercury day from sunrise to sunrise takes about 176 Earth days, exactly 2 Mercury years. If you lived there, you'd experience your birthday twice before you ever saw a sunset. Number 4. There's a planet, roughly 63 light-years away, where scientists detected winds strong enough to blow molten glass. Sideways through the atmosphere at over 5,000 miles per hour, faster than a rifle bullet. The planet is tidally locked, meaning one side always faces its star in permanent scorching daylight while the other stays in permanent night. And the temperature difference between the two sides is what drives those impossible winds. Number 3. The footprints astronauts left on the moon during the Apollo missions are still there right now, and they'll likely still be there millions of years from now. The moon has no atmosphere, no wind, and no liquid water, the 3 things that erode footprints on Earth within hours. Without anything to disturb them, those prints could remain essentially frozen in time for longer than our species has even existed. Number 2. Some of the largest stars ever discovered are so massive that if you replaced our sun with one of them, its surface would extend out past the orbit of Jupiter. Light itself takes hours to travel from one side of these stars to the other. To put the scale in perspective, it would take a spacecraft traveling at the speed of Voyager 1 well over 1,000 years just to fly around one of these stars a single time. And number 1, near a black hole, time doesn't move the same way it does for the rest of the universe. The closer you get to its event horizon, the point of no return, the slower time passes for you compared to someone watching from a safe distance. To an outside observer, someone falling into a black hole would appear to slow down and freeze at the edge forever. But from the falling person's own perspective, time would feel completely normal, right up until the gravity became strong enough to stretch them apart atom by atom, a process astrophysicists genuinely call spaghettification. It's not a metaphor. It's the real predicted outcome of Einstein's equations, confirmed by decades of observation. 10 facts, and we haven't even left our own galaxy. Which one messed with your head the most? Tell us in the comments and subscribe to The Wild Instinct, because the universe still has far stranger things than this waiting to be discovered.